First quarter action here at Romer Field at Kittatinny on Hall of Fame Day, and the Cougars pick up the first down here. Watch Jack Sikora shake the defender and rumble 14 yards to the Dover 19. Then watch this incredible run by Josh Klimek as he gets around the end. He stays on his feet. Is the play over? No! Watch Klimek keep going, and he scores a 16-yard touchdown, and Kittatinny has a 6-0 lead. What a run! Kittatinny comes out fired up on defense. Watch Justin Montefiore break through for the big loss of 4 yards, forcing a Dover punt. Then watch Montefiore do it again for Kittatinny with another tackle for a loss, this time for 5 yards, and Kittatinny has a 6-0 lead after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter we go, and it's Kittatinny quarterback Nick Geimer feeling the pressure, and he breaks the tackle, and watch him take off for this terrific 33-yard gain, tack on a Dover face mask, and Kittatinny has it 1st and 10 at the Dover 21. That run would set up this 33-yard field goal attempt by freshman Gianluca Torri. It's up, and it hits the upright, but it goes in for the 33-yard field goal. Wow! And Kittatinny has a 9-0 lead with 7:27 to go here in the quarter. The Cougars get the ball back, and watch Josh Klimek follow his blockers and take it up the sidelines for 32 yards and a first down before he's knocked out at midfield. Then watch Nick Geimer look to pass. He tosses it up, and watch Jack Sikora go up and get it and make the catch, but he steps out of bounds, so it's not a touchdown, but it is a 19-yard gain and a first down at the Dover 31. Okay, here's a wild play. Watch Kittatinny run the ball. The ball pops out, and it's sophomore Zach Mafaro with his first varsity touchdown with the 12-yard scoop and score, and Kittatinny takes a 16-0 lead after the PAT, and that is our score at the half. What a play. All right, third quarter we go, and Dover's on the move. Watch quarterback Christian Acevedo get it to Mason Sanchez for the well-designed screenplay, and he picks up 33 yards all the way down to the Kittatinny 10. And the Tigers cap the drive here. Watch Acevedo hit a wide-open Deshae Wilfong, who cuts it up, and he scores from 10 yards out. And Dover trails 16-6 with 4:04 left in the third quarter, and that is our score as we head to the fourth quarter. All right, fourth quarter action. Here is the biggest play of the game. Watch Nick Geimer make the perfect read, make the pick, and he takes it to the house for the 73-yard touchdown, and Kittatinny pushes its lead to 23-6 with 8:05 to go. Big play there. And that was big because watch Dover make it 23-13 here as Christian Acevedo zips it to Zarius Nieves, who shakes the defender and raises in from 25 yards out for the touchdown, and it's a 10-point game with 7:13 to go. Kittatinny would eat some clock, but they would turn the ball over, which allows Dover to cash in here on 4th and goal from the 9. It's a touchdown pass from Acevedo to Francisco Arenas, but there's only 3 seconds left as Kittatinny will hold on for the wild 23-20 victory, their first of the season after falling to Newton opening day.
Last week, it was upsetting. We got spanked by Newton, and we came back. We worked our butts off, and we wanted to smack someone else, for a change. And it's an opener, alumni. It was a big day for us. It was a big day. We're excited. We worked hard this week, and we came out on top.
We had the big crowd here today. We wanted to impress them, but after last week's loss, we all just sat together and thought, well, we can't have what we did last week again, where we just gave up, and this week we just kept on going, didn't give up, and each play was just another great play. Yeah.
I think our line really played well. We played well as a team. Got a little scary there at the end, but we stuck it out. We blocked, we finished, we executed. It was a great, good win.
Feels good. We bounced back off the loss to Newton, and there was no better place to get a win rather than your home field, Hall of Fame game, and a big crowd.
I'm just happy for our kids. They worked hard all week. A little down after last week at Newton. Kids came back, worked hard all week, got better as the week went on, and I'm just really happy for them today. Get back to 1-1. Big for us.
Kittatinny scored first in this one on a terrific run, a Play of the Week nominee from Josh Klimek as he refused to go down. Whistle everyone thought might have been blown, but it wasn't. He got the big touchdown. Kittatinny had the early lead.
I came out, we hit contact, and they kind of stopped driving their feet almost. So I kept going, and then one guy wrapped up on my leg. Next thing I knew, I was close to the sideline. I put my arm down and chugged my foot out of his hands and ran into the end zone. And they thought I was down, but.
One of the storylines of this game was big plays. Klimek's play. Nick Geimer had a pick six. Zach Mafaro a scoop and score, and their field goal went off the post and went in.
We had a lot of big plays. Last week it was Newton with the big plays, but we decided to make some. I had one big run. It was open. My guard pulled, led through, blocked. It was a beautiful play. It worked out perfectly. And then, I'm running again, and I fumbled the ball. I'm trying to get to it. It's bouncing off people. Thank goodness my father was there to scoop it up and take it in for me, because, it's Nick Geimer, covering that curl. We were hoping, we're like, Geimer, big plays here, big plays. He rolls out in the curl. Geimer takes it, and he's gone. He's so fast, no one's catching him.
Those big plays can make or break the game, and we had those plays. I honestly thought Josh was out of bounds or down, and he just made it in the end zone. I'm surprised by that. My pick six was good. Zach scoop and score, and then that kick. Just all these big plays can make a big difference in a football game.
We got a couple breaks go our way today, but that's football. Sometimes they go your way and sometimes they don't. But our kids never quit playing, and that's how Josh got in down here. And Zach had the presence to pick up the football after Josh fumbles down this end, scoops and scores his first touchdown on a scoop and score on the offense. So a couple things went our way, but sometimes they go your way and sometimes they don't. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Nick Geimer is a great quarterback, but also a terrific defensive back. He knew Dover was in a passing situation. He read it perfectly and took it back to the house for a touchdown.
I saw that they had the two guys on the wide out there, so the one guy was running a slant, and then I saw the other guy on the wheel, and the quarterback opened up right to him, so I knew the ball was going right to him, and I decided to just go for it, and just worked in my favor.
Zach Buffar is a terrific young talent, just a sophomore. He got his first career touchdown on a scoop and score off a fumble by the Cougars.
At first I was blocking, then I looked down and I see the two big guys from Dover fall on it, and it popped out, and my first reaction was, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to try and run as far as I could, and it just ended up working out.
Dover's got a massive offensive and defensive line. Kittatinny undersized, but their linemen play great. One of their seniors, Josh McMillan, anchors that line.
Oh, I love it, because they're going to finish their run. If you block their guy, they're going to run through people just to get to the end zone. They're going to play their hearts out. It's great.
Kittatinny knew about the two big guys in the middle for Dover, so they tried to get the edge, and that game plan worked.
That was our game plan all week. We have like 130 pounds total up on the front of the line in the middle, so we're not going to block. We're not going to run right up front. So run around them. They're slow. We're going to punch them in the mouth, and we're just going to keep pushing downfield and get to the outside and just run it.
They did a wonderful job blocking. You can't run if they're not blocking, and they held their own against those big guys, and pass blocking was magnificent. Our quarterback had a bunch of time, and run blocking was there's holes everywhere, and it was just a really good effort by them.
Beginning of the game, that was actually our strategy, was obviously to get to the edge. They had those big guys inside, but then our guys were still were able to start to handle them later on, and we were able to get the ball inside off tackle a little bit more for a while there. And then obviously they got some things going in the second half and got us on our heels a little bit.
First win of the season for the Cougars gives them confidence going into next week against a very good Lakeland team.
This first win, especially a home opener, it's big confidence boost to everyone, but we got to keep on working. We have Lakeland next week, so we just got to get back to work, and hopefully we win that game.
I was talking to one guy at Clifton, and he was saying that they lost a lot of seniors too, and they're in the same boat we are, and we're gonna bring this momentum, use it, work even harder next week, and keep this win streak going hopefully.
I think it's really good for us confidence-wise. Lakeland is a good team. And I think our line is going to play well, because we can see that we can block people who are bigger than us. And then we'll get Cody back. So it's going to be a good game.
We got our work cut out for us next week with Lakeland. They're a good football team. But you know what? Our kids got some momentum back now. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. We're going to enjoy this for about 24 hours, and then we're going to get back to work.